Alright guys, in this video I'm going to basically be giving my first riding impressions of the Aventon Kijote. This is not going to be my full review, that will be coming later, but I just wanted to give it a little shakedown, make sure my adjustments for the derailleurs and everything else is set right, and let's just go give this thing a whirl. So she is ready to ride. I actually have a burrito in my burrito bag. So I'm taking it on my little gravel, not really gravel, river trail route. It's got a little bit of gravel on the side just to see kind of initial impressions and what the bike needs. And another thing I noticed, so it seems like you're unable to put a water bottle cage here because there's not really any room between the derailleur clamp and the bottle bolt. I tried to put this bell cage on, which has a huge range of adjustment up and down, but it still doesn't fit. So I'm assuming that can be fixed if you did change the chain rings like I suggested to a smaller one. That way you could lower this down, give you that extra clearance, but no one said this in any review so far. So if you guys have a Kijote or know someone who is, see if they can mount something here without having to modify the bracket at all with the stock chain rings. It's time to eat some burrito. So wrapping up the ride, I would say surprising would be the word that I would use to explain what I think about the Aventon so far. One, surprisingly comfortable. Responsive enough for a gravel bike for how kind of long this bike feels. But there are definitely some things that initially I definitely think need to be addressed. One, the handlebar width on my size and a medium is a 40 centimeter center to center. I just double checked that. I think that's at least one size too small. Most people run a 44 on a medium frame, at least a 42. They do feel definitely narrow because all my other bikes have 42s or 44s on them. So I can definitely feel a little cramped on this. I think the width definitely needs to be addressed. A little bit of flare would have been nice. That's here nor there. Some people like it, some people don't. I like it. Again, the water bottle issue that I'm going to try to diagnose, and I'll keep you guys updated on future videos if I figure out a solution, or if Aventon responds and says something about it. As far as the gearing goes, today's route was pretty flat, so I was basically in the big ring the whole time. But again, I think they should expect a smaller big ring on this, like a 46 or a 48, something like that, to bring that gearing down a little. On the flats, obviously the 50 is great, and I was in it basically this whole ride, but I think for the average rider or someone who's really going to be interested in this bike, having this smaller gear range I don't think is going to hinder them at all. And the seat is surprisingly comfortable. I'm usually really picky with seats, but I actually like it. Again, it was nothing gnarly today, but felt pretty comfortable. And the Claris group set as a whole, it's okay. It's definitely better than it was before. And the brakes, I am having a really hard time bedding them in. Typically my bed-in process, you do hard stops about 10 to 12 times, and they're pretty well dialed at that point. These are still squealing pretty bad, and they don't have a lot of great modulation or bite. Hopefully that improves. Again, I'll be going over that in my full review. But thanks for watching another episode of Locked In.